If you're a fan of EarthBound, then you know that this game is absolutely full of hilarious enemies, and there's one group which, to me, falls somewhere between the second and the fourth most funny. And if you played the game before, you probably know exactly where I'm going with this. When you get to the desert, you encounter this guy who's digging a giant hole in search of treasure, but he's run into a slight snag. You see, the place is now full of enemies. Monsters galore, including 5 giant moles. And wouldn't you know it, he tasks you with taking care of these giant moles. So of course, being the good guy you are, it's like, yeah, no problem. Moles, schmoles, I got this. So you go in and you find the first one, and he's pretty big, good sized mole. And he introduces himself as the third, or what he believes to be the third strongest of the 5 masters of this dungeon, the guardian diggers, if you will. And so the battle goes on, and you find that he's not that hard, and you can take him out within a few hits, and then quickly, you just move on. And then you find the second mole, and this is where the normal goes away. When he approaches you, he lets you know that he is really the third most powerful master in the dungeon, which is kind of silly because the last guy was the third most powerful. What do you mean, Mr. Mole? There can't be 2 of you that are the third most powerful, right? Well, simple mistake, just an error in the writing, right? Wrong. So you fight him, he's exactly the same as the first mole, no problem, take him out, and then carry on and then find the third mole. And the third mole says that his strength lies somewhere between the second and the fourth most powerful. And for those of us that are not very good at counting to 5, that makes him third most powerful. Now, this would be the third most powerful. So we quickly are learning that these moles are incredibly humble. They're not bragging about being the strongest, and they're not saying that they're the weakest. They're just somewhere right in the middle. And that makes for just a very silly and charming chapter of this game where you're dealing with these guys and getting this little kick that they're all 3 so far the third strongest. And so you go and you fight the 4th mole, and the 4th mole says, I am truly the third strongest. And of course, he's the same as the other ones, and he's easy. He got a hit or 2 on me. It was for no big deal, wasn't that important, but took him out. And then I went and I encountered the 5th mole, and I'm like, well, the 5th one's gotta be different, because mind you, I've never played this game as a kid, so this is my first time going through here. The 5th mole, he is ready to rock. He lets you know that you have fought the most powerful enemy in this dungeon, the second most powerful enemy in this dungeon, and the 4th most powerful enemy in this dungeon, and the weakest. And therefore, that leaves him the true, victorious, and most beneficial, as he explains, number 3. He lets you know that there's advantages to being number 3. So you fight him, and you find that advantage is that he's just as weak as the other 4. So you take him out really quick and easy, and you just get that little bit of a silly kick that, oh, haha, they're all 5 the third most powerful. It's super funny. And I just thought it was so memorable. I wish that I had played this game as a kid, but part of me is happy that I'm playing it now as an adult so that I can appreciate really silly, dorky things like that. I love that the enemies have funny names like a retro new age hippie or Master Belch or a giant pile of puke. It's all just so good. And I cannot wait to finish this game, because it is so good. And I can't wait to have these memories of it like everybody else does, because I've always heard so many good things about it and I never got to play it. So it's finally finally happening, and it's so good. I'm loving it. If you are interested in that, you could come join the live streams, because I am streaming my whole playthrough. So if you're interested in watching that live stream, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want some more retro content right here, right now, click on this video here and check out what I have to offer.